Hi guys, Disney Jack 95 here, and welcome to episode 46 of Ask Disney Jack 95. Let's go over the questions from last time. The first questions go to Misty Smith, and she said, I really wish the video recording stops cutting off. I'm tired of it. Anyways, Jack, here are my questions. 1. What is 65 divided by 5? 2. Do you have a reason why The Loud House is not made in 1999? 3. How old is Disney? 4. Opinion on Challenge, a United Kingdom channel. 5. Opinion on Devon 324. 6. What's your reaction that the Loud House movie came out on Netflix? 7. Favorite episode of Mickey Mouse Clubhouse. 8. Opinion on Face and Piper Opossum from Nick Jr. 9. Bolt is not made in 1969. 10. From now on, when you see Zachary Parkinson the Sock Puppet Criminals comment, can you skip it? 11. Do you have any Thomas and Friends DVDs? 12. Opinion on Fifi and the Flower Tots. 13. Opinion on Rory the Racing Car. 14. Opinion on Toilet Paper. 15. Have you ever heard of Object Connects? It's a show on Bucket Studio 22's channel. And 16. Did you know that Shirley Shawn, the unicorn, is new to the Wiggles? Don't worry, Misty. The video recording won't get cut off in this video because I'm using iMovie, and it definitely never gets cut off. But anyway, for your first question, 65 divided by 5 is, let's see. The answer is 13. As for your second question, yes, I do have a reason why The Loud House was not made in 1999. It's because it didn't exist until 2016. As for your third question, well, Disney was around his 60s when he passed away in 1966. But if you're referring to the company, Disney, then it's 97 years old. But it will be 98 years old this year. As for your fourth question, never heard of it. As for your fifth question, my opinion on Devon 324 is he's cool. As for your sixth question, my reaction that the Loud House movie came out on Netflix is awesome. As for your seventh question, my favorite episode of Mickey Mouse Clubhouse is Donald and the Beanstalk. As for your eighth question, my opinion on Face and Piper is they're great Nick Jr. hosts from my childhood. As for your ninth question, yes, you are right. Bolt was not made in 1969 because it didn't exist until 2008. As for your 10th question, yes, I will skip Zachary Parkinson's comment because I don't care about him anymore. After he made that angry message video out of me today, I'm still mad at him for doing that. But as for your 11th question, well, I used to have some Thomas and Friends DVDs, but now I don't. As for your 12th question, never heard of it. As for your 13th question, my opinion on Rory the Racing Car is he's pretty cool. As for your 14th question, never heard of it. As for your 15th question, no, I haven't. And as for your 16th question, no, I didn't know that. The next questions go to Alana Wood, and she said, 1. Do you like cooking? 2. Do you like baking? And 3. Do you like decorating things? As for your first question, yes, I like cooking. As for your second question, yes, I like baking. And as for your third question, yes, I like decorating things. Oh, and BTW, that's my dog Charlie behind me. But let's continue on with the rest of the questions. So the next question goes to Adrian the KB Fanatic, and he said, what's your opinion on Zaxby's? It's my number one favorite restaurant. My opinion on Zaxby's is, it's a pretty good restaurant. The next questions go to Ben Blanchard, and he said, 1. Mr. Rogers is laid to rest in Ladro, Pennsylvania. Sorry if I'm mispronouncing it, but Pennsylvania, I pronounced it right. But for your second question, 2. I messed up a little bit, but anyway, again, 2. Jim Henson was cremated after his death, and his ashes are scattered somewhere in New York. 3. Mickey and Minnie were married in real life, but at least the voice actors of Mickey and Minnie, Wayne Allline Mickey, Rosie Taylor Minnie. As for your first question, well, that's true. As for your second question, that's also true. And as for your third question, well, that's true as well. The next question goes to Tristan Tristan Ruppert. Sorry for mispronouncing it, but he said, "Can you make some Cars characters on Business Friendly?" Yes, I can do that. The next question goes to Alana Wood, and she said, "What's your opinion on GoAnimate and Vyond?" Well, since GoAnimate is now known as Vyond, I'll say this. My opinion on Vyond is, it's a great website on the internet, known for making videos, plus grounded videos. The next questions go to Chloe Gartner, and she said, Deems Taylor died in 1966, Alan Young died in 2016, Rosie Taylor died in 2019, and Wayne Alline died in 2009. Those 4 are correct, and they all passed away in several years. And, well, I miss them very much. Well, let's move on to the next question, which goes to Mr. Snoopy 2014, and he said, "Would it be cool if Blue's little brother Sprinkles was in Blue's Clues and You?" Yes, that would be cool. And speaking of which, I heard that Periwinkle is coming to Blue's Clues and You. How exciting! The next question goes to Zippy George Bugle and Gregory Haynes. Sorry for mispronouncing it. I need to learn how to say these things right. But he said, "Why is Hubba Hubba your favorite Hobbs character?" The reason why Hubba Hubba is my favorite Hobbs character is because he's blue, and blue is my favorite color. The next questions go to Marlene Long, and she said, Marlene Long like Ariana Grande, Sean Sullivan like The Little Einstein, Michael the Rapper Offline Guy like Family Guy, and Disney Jack like Blue's Clues. Well, you're correct on all 4 of these. The next questions go to Sylvan Gremtu. Sorry for mispronouncing it, but he said, 1. What computer do you have? And 2. How's your dad? As for your first question, I have an Apple laptop computer. And as for your second question, my dad's great. The next question goes to Alana Wood, and she said, "Do you prefer Finding Nemo or Finding Dory?" I prefer Finding Nemo. The next question goes to Logan, the founder, OFRGP, and he said, "What are your least favorite shows on Nick Jr.?" My least favorite shows on Nick Jr. are Peppa Pig, and Dora and Friends Into the City was one of my least favorite shows, but I started liking it as of this year. So therefore, Peppa Pig is the only least favorite show on Nick Jr. Yeah, Peppa Pig is the only least favorite Nick Jr. show. Let's move on to the next question, which goes to Logan the Drake and Josh Man 05, and he said, "What's your favorite Season 6 episode of Blue's Clues?" My favorite Season 6 episode of Blue's Clues is Joe's Clues. The next questions go to Alana Wood, and she said, 1. Do you like bounce houses? And 2. Do you like ball pits? As for your first question, yes, I like bounce houses. And as for your second question, yes, I like ball pits. The next questions go to Nathaniel Perkins, and he said, 1. What's your opinion on the SpongeBob episode Sailor Mouth? It's a hilarious episode. 2. Do you hate it when video recordings get cut off? 3. Does Zachary Parkinson get on your nerves? 4. Do you like Damian Lovato? She was born on August 20th, 1992, and she'll be 29 years old on August 20th, 2021. 5. Are you excited for the new episode of Blue's Clues and You called Blue Makes a Movie Review on Friday? I am. As for your sixth question, did you know that I drew a picture of Steve and Blue from Blue's Clues? 7. Can you skip Big Bird's questions from now on because he plagiarized my questions in episode 33? And 8. Who's your favorite character from open season? Mine is Boog. As for your first question, my opinion on Sailor Mouth is, it's a great episode of SpongeBob SquarePants. What's pretty hilarious or funny is that SpongeBob and Patrick were actually cursing. No joke. They actually did. Well, with dolphin sounds at least. But for your second question, yes, I do hate it when video recordings get cut off. It's really frustrating. As for your third question, yes, Zachary Parkinson does get on my nerves. I just want him terminated. For good. As for your fourth question, I think so. And August 20th, 2021 is this year, so technically, it's her birthday. As for your fifth question, Yes, I am. And actually, I already saw Blue makes a movie with you, and it was amazing. As for your sixth question, no, I didn't know that. You'll have to show me one day. As for your seventh question, yes, I will. And as for your eighth question, my favorite character from open season is the same as yours, Boo the Bear. The next question goes to Alana Wood, and she said, are you still mad at Zachary Parkinson and Mr. Cholo Kate? Yes, I am, because they both made terrible videos out of me. As for Mr. Cholo Kate, well, he closed his account, and I don't care about him anymore. Same goes for Zachary Parkinson. The next question goes to Mr. Thomas Animator Gaming, and he said, what's your favorite Disney movies? My favorite Disney movies are the Aristocats, 101 Dalmatians, The Jungle Book, Frozen, Tangled, etc. The next questions go to Joyce Refman, and she said, 1. Have you seen Noggin? 2. Opinion on Tiny Pop UK. 3. Opinion on ABC Kids Australia. 4. Opinion on Alaskan videos. Sorry for mispronouncing it. 5. What is your favorite year? And 6. Have you seen the Leapfrog learning videos? As for your first question, yes, I have seen Noggin. As for your second question, never heard of it. As for your third question, never heard of it. As for your fourth question, never heard of it. As for your fifth question, my favorite year is 1995, because that's the year I was born in. And as for your sixth question, I think so. The next question goes to Adrian the KB Fanatic, and he said, what's your opinion on the Mighty Bee? My opinion on the Mighty Bee is, it's a pretty good show. The next question goes to Alana Wood, and she said, what is your favorite juice flavor? My favorite juice flavor is, grape. Yeah, that's it. My favorite juice flavor is grape. So technically, it's grape juice. The next questions go to Netflow Fan. Sorry for mispronouncing it, but he or she said, 1. Do you like my friends Tigger and Pooh? 2. Will you celebrate the anniversary of the shows or movies you hate? 3. What's your opinion on Minions? And 4. Do you hate Jackson Ross's back? As for your first question, yes, I like my friends Tigger and Pooh. I find that show pretty good. As for your second question, yes, I will. And so far, I've been doing a lot of anniversary videos from shows and movies recently this year. And also last year, too. As for your third question, my opinion on Minions is, it's a pretty good movie from 2015. And kind of a spin-off to Despicable Me, as part of the Despicable Me franchise. And as for your fourth question, yes, I do. Because his videos are about destroying things, which isn't cool at all. The next questions go to the Pick Dude, and he said, 1. Ever seen a fruit tree in South America? 2. Ever been to Bitrut? Sorry for mispronouncing it. 3. Favorite fruit featured in a Baby Einstein video. 4. Ever seen a lion while on safari? Sorry, my head was a little itchy. But anyway, 5th, ever been on safari? 6. What is your opinion on the movie Horton Hears a Who? 7. What is your opinion on books? 8. What is your opinion on the movie The Magic Roundabout? Sorry for mispronouncing it. 9. What is your opinion on Toto from The Wizard of Oz? 10. Do you believe everyone has the right to bear firearms? 11. What is your opinion on the number 22? 13. 22 plus 222, 25 times 7. 14. 20,022 plus 11. 15. H plus equals H. Sorry, my face got a little itchy. But anyway, 16. What is your opinion on Bartman Homer the 7th? 17. Do you hate Zachary Parkinson, the sock puppet criminal? Hold on. I'm a little itchy for some reason. Anyway, 18. Can you do a Let's Play on Sonic the Hedgehog 2006? 19. Can you do a rant on Bartman Homer the 7th? And 20. Can you do a rant on Zachary Parkinson, the sock puppet criminal? As for your first question, I don't think so. As for your second question, no, I haven't. As for your third question, I don't have a favorite food featured in a Baby Einstein video. As for your fourth question, maybe. As for your fifth question, probably. As for your sixth question, my opinion on Horton Hears a Who is, it's a pretty good movie. And based on the Dr. Seuss book, which is Horton Hears a Who. As for your seventh question, my opinion on books is, they're great to read. As for your eighth question, never heard of it. As for your ninth question, my opinion on Toto is, he's a great character from The Wizard of Oz. As for your 10th question, probably. As for your 11th question, my opinion on the number 22 is, it's a pretty good number. As for your 13th question, 22 plus 22, hold on, it seems like a lot of numbers. 25 times 7. I'll just say that the answer is 90. As for your 14th question, 222 plus 11, a lot of numbers. This may not be the right answer, but I guess the answer is 233. Wow, that's a lot of numbers. As for your 15th question, I'm not sure how to answer that question. But anyway, for your 16th question, my opinion on Batman Homer the 7th is, he's very bad. As for your 17th question, yes, I hate Zachary Parkinson, the sock puppet criminal. He kept on making terrible videos out of me, Super Me Tomo, Dan Sobel, and a few others. As for your 18th question, maybe. As for your 19th question, that's a possibility. And as for your 20th question, yes, I'll definitely do a rant on Zachary Parkinson, the sock puppet criminal, since he made a rant out of me. The next question goes to Alana Wood, and she said, what's your opinion on Shimmer and Shine? My opinion on Shimmer and Shine is, it's a pretty good show. The next question goes to Mixavis Carnival. Sorry for mispronouncing it, but he said, is Blue's Clues canceled? Not the reboot. Well, since you mentioned not the reboot, I think you were mentioning Blue's Clues and You. But anyway, no, Blue's Clues and You is not canceled. I think it will still keep going throughout the years. The next question goes to Zippy George Burger and Gregory Haynes, and he said, what's your opinion on Modern Family? My opinion on Modern Family is, it's a pretty good show. The next question goes to Kristen TV 2021 Cartoons. And he or she said, is Ashley from Tigger's Clues and You won from the Web Action Video Awards 2021? Maybe. The next question goes to Austin Miller, and he said, what's your opinion on Eddie Murphy? My opinion on Eddie Murphy is, he's great. The next question goes to Mr. Evan, and he said, what's your opinion on Luxo Jr.? My opinion on Luxo Jr. is, it's great. The next questions go to Thomas the Video Guy 99, and he said, 1. What's your opinion on Tiny Pop? And 2. What's your opinion on Milkshake, a program block from Channel 5? As for your first question, never heard of it. And as for your second question, never heard of it. But as you mentioned, it's a programming block from Channel 5. The next question goes to the FedEx Freight Fan 2021, and he said, opinion on Curious George and Jimmy Neutron, FTW. For me, I hate him. Well, I don't know much about this YouTuber, but I will say that my opinion on Curious George and Jimmy Neutron, FTW is, he's pretty cool. The next questions go to Marlene Long, and she said, Nickelodeon Kid Choice Awards not made in 1979, MTV in 1982, Sesame Street in 1972, Young Sheldon not in 1970s, and Grim Adventures of Billy and Maddie not in 1970s. Well, you were right about Nickelodeon Kids' Choice Awards not in 1979, because it didn't exist back then. And you were also right about MTV in 1982. Because, well, it existed after its premiere in 1980, after its air in 1981. As for your third question, you were right about Sesame Street in 1972, because there were episodes of that show in that year. As for your fourth question, you were right about Young Sheldon not in the 1970s, because it didn't exist until about the 2010s, I believe. And as for your fifth question, you were right about the Grim Adventures of Billy and Maddie not in the 1970s, because it didn't exist until about the 2000s. My face is a little itchy, again. Sorry about that. But the next question goes to Zippy George Burger and Gregory Haynes, and he said, what does YTP stand for? YTP stands for YouTube Poop. The next question goes to Chloe Gartner, and she said, what's your opinion on Rex from Toy Story? My opinion on Rex is, he's a great dinosaur. And as you mentioned, Rex is from Toy Story. And the Toy Story franchise, for that matter. The next questions go to Marlene Long, and she said, Night Court made in 1984. Dawson's Creek not made in 1988. Tom Hanks born in 1956. Walt Disney died in 1966. Tim Allen was not born in 1955. Justin Bieber was not born in 1988. And Michael Jackson was alive in 1984. Well, you were correct on all of them. The next question goes to Austin Miller, and he said, what's your opinion on Steve Carell? Well, I don't know much about him, but I'll do some Google research about it, and then I'll tell you my opinion on Steve Carell. Sorry if I'm pronouncing his last name wrong. The next question goes to Michael Invincing. Sorry if I'm mispronouncing it, but he said, 1. What shows did you used to watch back in February 8th, 2004? 2. What shows did you used to watch back in February 16th, 2004? And 3. What movies did you see in theaters back in 2007? As for your first question, I don't know. As for your second question, I'm not sure. And as for your third question, the movies that I saw in 2007 are Ratatouille, The Simpsons movie, and Meet the Robinsons, I think. I definitely saw Ratatouille and The Simpsons movie, because those are the movies that I saw in 2007. There's a reply, but we won't worry about that. So we'll go on to the next question, which goes to the FedEx Fleet Fan 2021, and he said, hey Jack, I hate the Hollywood Pictures logo. That's fine. I can handle your opinion on that logo, because I like it. The next questions go to Sylvan Gramsci. Sorry for mispronouncing it, but he said, 1. How are you? 2. Do you know SML had deleted its YouTube channel? 3. Do you know Daily Bumps? 4. Do you know Ruben Dickman? Sorry for mispronouncing it. 5. Do you have Facebook? 6. Have you ever went to Europe before? 7. 100 take away 45. 8. 5 times 90. 4. What did you do this summer? And 10. How's your family doing? As for your first question, I'm great. As for your second question, yes, I did know that SML had deleted its YouTube channel. That's very sad. Luckily though, SML has a new YouTube channel with human puppets and the same characters that were already humans. As for your third question, I don't think so. As for your fourth question, no I don't. As for your fifth question, yes I do. As for your sixth question, yes I have been to Europe. I went to London and Paris back in the summer of 2017. As for your seventh question, 100 take away 45 is, let's see, the answer is 55. As for your eighth question, 5 times 90 is, let's see, 5 times 9. The answer is 450. As for your ninth question, I spent time with my family over the summer. Not only that, but I also went swimming at my Palm Springs house. And that's basically what I did this summer so far. And as for your 10th question, my family is doing great. The next question goes to Adrian the KB Fanatic, and he said, what's your opinion on Rocco Lagana? Sorry if I'm mispronouncing it, but anyway, my opinion on Rocco Lagana, or Rocco for short, is he's a pretty good YouTuber. His videos are amazing. The next question goes to Zippy George Burger and Gregory Haynes, and he said, do you like raspberries? Yes, I do. The next question goes to Chloe Gartner, and she said, what shows are on Toon Disney? Well, even though Toon Disney is not on the air anymore, the shows that are on Toon Disney, or were on Toon Disney, are House of Mouse, Recess, Kim Possible, The Little Mermaid series, the Aladdin series, Lilo and Stitch the series, etc. The next question goes to Austin Miller, and he said, what's your favorite Christmas song? My favorite Christmas song is Jingle Bells. The next question goes to Chloe Gartner, and she said, "Did you know what Zachary Parkinson, the sock puppet criminal, made bad videos out of you?" Yeah, I did know that Zachary Parkinson, the sock puppet criminal, made bad videos out of me. I hate them a lot. The next question goes to D-Dog, and he or she said, "Do you like Carnival?" Sorry for mispronouncing it, but anyway, I think so. The next questions go to Marcus Miller, and he said, 1. What's your opinion on The Simpsons Treehouse of Horror? 2. Do you like to drink better tea, coffee, or hot chocolate? 3. Do you hate bad words? 4. What's your opinion on Lady Gaga? 5. What's your opinion on Paranorma? 6. What's your opinion on Nativity Films? Sorry for mispronouncing it, but anyway, as for your first question, my opinion on The Simpsons Treehouse of Horror is, it's kinda scary. As for your second question, I like to drink hot chocolate better. As for your third question, well, I hate some bad words, but not a lot. As for your fourth question, my opinion on Lady Gaga is, she's pretty cool. As for your fifth question, my opinion on Paranorma is, it's a pretty good movie. And as for your sixth question, my opinion on Nativity Films is, they seem pretty good. The next question goes to Linda Mims, and she said, what is your favorite vehicle? My favorite vehicle is a car. The next questions go to The Simpsons and Xavier Riddle Fan Media, and he said, 1. What's your opinion on the Angry Birds movie 2016? 2. What's your opinion on the SpongeBob movie Sponge Out of Water 2015? 3. What's your opinion on Ice Age Collision Course 2016? 4. What's your opinion on Minions 2015? 5. What's your opinion on The Secret Life of Pets 2016? 6. What's your opinion on Illuminations Sing 2016? 7. What's your opinion on Despicable Me 3 2017? 8. What's your opinion on Grease 1978? 9. What's your opinion on the Xavier and the Secret Museum episode called I Am a Florence Nightingale? 10. What's your opinion on a Goofy movie 1995? And 11. What's your opinion on Toy Story 1995? As for your first question, my opinion on the Angry Birds movie is, it's a pretty good movie. As for your second question, my opinion on the SpongeBob movie Sponge Out of Water is, it's a great movie, and the second SpongeBob movie. As for your third question, my opinion on Ice Age Collision Course is, it's a pretty good movie, and one of the Ice Age movies in the Ice Age franchise. As for your fourth question, my opinion on Minions is, it's a pretty good movie, and one of the Despicable Me movies in the Despicable Me franchise. Well, spin-off at least. As for your fifth question, my opinion on The Secret Life of Pets is, it's a pretty good movie. As for your sixth question, my opinion on Sing is, it's a great movie. As for your seventh question, my opinion on Despicable Me 3 is, it's a great movie, and the third Despicable Me movie in the Despicable Me franchise. As for your eighth question, my opinion on Grease is, it's a pretty good movie. As for your ninth question, I haven't seen that episode before, but I bet it's really good. And as for your 10th question, my opinion on a Goofy movie is, it's a great Disney movie. And as for your 11th question, my opinion on Toy Story is, it's a great Pixar movie. We'll skip Big Bird's questions because he copied Trevor Haye's questions, which we will get to in just a few moments. But the next questions go to Super Me Tomo, and he said, 1. Do you still like CEO 100 Abel? 2. What's your opinion on Meet the Robinsons 2007? Sorry, my head was itchy. But anyway, 3. What's your opinion on Gil from Finding Nemo? 4. 7 times 3. 5. 10 times 2. 6. Why was Camp Lazlo not made in 1977? 7. What's your opinion on Quincy from Little Einsteins? 8. Who is your favorite character from Phineas and Ferb? 9. What's your opinion on the SpongeBob SquarePants movie, 2004? 10. Why do you not play video games? 11. Are you ignoring Zachary Parkinson, the sock puppet criminal? And 12. What's your opinion on Bart Simpson? As for your first question, yes, I still like CEO 100 Abel. He's a great YouTuber. As for your second question, my opinion on Meet the Robinsons is, it's a good Disney movie. As for your third question, my opinion on Gil is, he's a great character from Finding Nemo. As for your fourth question, 7 times 3 is 21. As for your fifth question, 10 times 2 is 20. The answer is 20. As for your sixth question, the reason why Camp Lazlo was not made in 1977 is because it didn't come out until 2005. As for your seventh question, my opinion on Quincy is he's a great character from Little Einsteins. As for your eighth question, my favorite character from Phineas and Ferb is Candace Flynn. As for your ninth question, my opinion on the SpongeBob SquarePants movie is it's a great movie from 2004, and based on the SpongeBob SquarePants television series. As for your 10th question, the reason why I do not play video games is because I'm not a fan of them. As for your 11th question, yes, I'm ignoring Zachary Parkinson, the sock puppet criminal, and I'm gonna ignore him from now on, forever. And as for your 12th question, my opinion on Bart Simpson is he's a great character from The Simpsons, and he's one of my favorite characters besides Homer. The next question goes to Elijah Brown, and he said, "Why do you hate Barge, a Wow Wubbzy ripoff?" Well, I don't really hate Barge. Well, actually, yeah, I do hate Barge. But I wouldn't call it a Wow Wubbzy ripoff. I'm just not a fan of that show. That's all. The next questions go to Trevor Haye, and he said, 22 plus 22, and 1 plus 1. Hold on. Were these the questions that Big Bird copied? Nope. Well, anyway, back to Trevor Haye's questions. So for your first question, 22 plus 22 is 44. And as for your second question, 1 plus 1 is 2. The next question goes to Chloe Gartner, and she said 50 plus 5. 50 plus 5 is 55. The next question goes to Nathaniel Perkins, and he said, "I blocked Zachary Parkinson forever because he bashes opinions on Blue's Clues. I love that show." Well, that's good that you blocked Zachary Parkinson, the sock puppet criminal. He deserves to be blocked after making those terrible videos out of me and the rest of my friends. There are 2 replies, but we're not going to worry about them. We're skipping Big Bird's comment. Yeah, comment or question, same thing. But we're skipping Big Bird's because he copied questions again. So we'll move on to Zippy George, Gregory, and Gregory Haynes. Those are replied, but we won't worry about it. But he said, "What's your opinion on Paw Patrol the movie?" My opinion on Paw Patrol the movie is, it's a pretty good... Well, actually, I haven't seen that movie yet. I'll have to watch it, and then I'll tell you my opinion on it. The next question goes to Chloe Gartner, and she said, "What's your opinion on Disney's The Wild?" My opinion on The Wild is, it's a pretty good movie. There are 3 replies, but we'll skip them. We have just 3 more comments left to go. Let's get through this. So, the next questions go to the Simpsons and Xavier Riddle fan media, and he said, 1. What's your opinion on the Xavier Riddle and the Secret Museum episode called I Am an American Earhart? Sorry for mispronouncing it. 2. What's your favorite scene from Shrek 2001? 3. What's your favorite scene from Chicken Run 2000? 4. What's your favorite scene from Ants 1998? 5. What's your opinion on the Pink Panther show 1969 classic series? 6. What's your opinion on Disney's Chicken Little 2005? 7. What's your opinion on Dr. Seuss The Grinch 2018? 8. What's your favorite scene from Madagascar 2005? 9. What's your opinion on Shrek the Third 2007? 10. What's your opinion on the Simpsons movie 2007? And 11. What's your opinion on Xavier Riddle fan and the Secret movie? I am a Madam President. As for your first question, I haven't seen that episode, so I don't have an opinion on it. As for your second question, my favorite scene from Shrek is the Welcome to Deluxe song, because it reminds me of It's a Small World. As for your third question, I don't have a favorite scene from Chicken Run, although I do like that movie. As for your fourth question, I don't have a favorite scene from Ants, even though I kinda like that movie. As for your fifth question, my opinion on the classic Pink Panther show is, it's a pretty good show. As for your sixth question, my opinion on Chicken Little is, it's a pretty good movie. As for your seventh question, my opinion on The Grinch is, it seems like a pretty good movie. Although I like the 2001 with Jim Carrey. Cause that one's a good one. But anyway, as for your eighth question, my favorite scene from Madagascar is when Alex and his friends were stranded on a beach. Or island, I should say. As for your ninth question, my opinion on Shrek the Third is, it's a pretty good movie, but also the third Shrek movie in the Shrek franchise. As for your 10th question, my opinion on the Simpsons movie is, it's a great movie from 2007, and based on the Simpsons television series. And as for your 11th question, I've never seen that movie before, so I don't have an opinion on it. There are 3 replies, but we'll skip them. The next question goes to Zippy George Buger and Gregory Haynes, and he said, Chloe Gartner, born in 2004. Well, you're correct. I do believe Chloe Gartner was born in 2004, so you're right. And the last question goes to D-Dog, and he or she said, opinion on me. My opinion on you is, well, you're kinda good. Well, that's all the questions we have for this video. If you got more questions to ask me, then post them in the comments below, and I'll answer them in episode 47. Thanks for watching. This is Disney Jack 95 signing off.